wipe my hands off of my clothes. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna take this bracelet off too, child, because it's time to eat now. Time to eat. Okay. So now I'm gonna pin my next product, and it's not a sample product. It's a product that I am very familiar with. I purchased. If you've been with me before, you have seen the owner on my page. Okay, and this is none other than Mr. Jay Lee, the founder and owner of Jay Lee's Products. And you see him, he's got his own TikTok, he's on TikTok shop now, and that was an amazing opportunity to see this brand get on the TikTok shop and be available. So Jay Lee's a family, Jay Lee's, a taste that all families love. Put it on anything. And it's got the founder here, Mr. Jay Lee from Biloxi, Mississippi, military veteran, one of the, I know if not the first or the only military uniform person to be on a commercially sold product. You're not going to see this everywhere. This is his military photo on his product. Camouflage representing the spicy. His products come in a spicy and a mild. When I first started eating the pork rinds, I was like, wait a minute. I'm not a spicy person. Let me just go with the barbecue. I ended up eating up all of the barbecue ones that I had. And so, can I take this down? Can I get this out of here? No, I can't. How do I get this? Child, I don't know. Is my friend in here? Child, I don't know. But hello, y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging in here with me. But yeah, this is Jay Lee's spicy. And so when I was eating the barbecue ones, I was like, I'm not a spicy person. I don't like hot sauce, blah, 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 blah. Baby, I got over here. I got a bowl. Where my bowl at? Okay, my bowl. And I got another product. I don't know if this is not yet sold on the TikTok shop yet, but I'm a fan. Okay, so this is the pork rinds, and this is the spicy. And the spicy has become my go-to. This has been my go-to, and this is his pepper sauce, baby. If you're from the country, you know your folks used to get like the peppers out the garden or the store, whatever, and put in some vinegar. This ain't the main recipe, but I'm telling you, my family used to do pepper sauce. Homemade pepper sauce used to be peppers and vinegar. But this is Jay Lee's pepper sauce, okay? But then this right here is my kryptonite. This is my kryptonite, y'all. It's like, it get me weak in the knees, child. I be like, what? What day is it? Okay, so I got it pinned. And if you eat pork rinds, okay? And if you don't eat pork rinds, okay. But if you eat pork rinds, baby, let me tell you. And I had them laughing one day because I'm like, look, I don't know how y'all do this. How do y'all do it? It's always a big giant pork rind up at the top. Y'all putting these in like, okay, fill them up, but then at the top we're gonna hand place a big one in there. Look, what do you see? Big. Look, and they're so light and crispy and airy. But you know, Bougie is gonna go ahead and put them in a bowl. Bougie gonna put them in a bowl. Gonna put a few of them in there. Just like I want to do some little ones because I want to eat them. And I'm gonna put the big one back. Okay, I'm gonna eat about 3 in the prep. So they're big. Let me show you. These are delicious, big and fluffy. Look. Okay, so the way I like to I'm gonna eat that big one. So I like to fill them back up because it is like a plastic bag. So however you decide to do it, and bring it down. This is out of Biloxi, Mississippi. I'm from, I'm a country girl. I'm originally from Mississippi, and so I first heard about Mr. Lee's products from my friend, one of my friends who lived from Biloxi. He passed away, and I couldn't find the products, and so that I gave up looking for the products. So fast forward to around February 2020. Hello, Michelle. Around 2020, my BFF and her husband sponsored my other channel on another platform, and one of the products in there was products from the Jay Lee brand. It was their barbecue sauce. I was like, what? I had heard about this. Now I get to try it. Yada. So yeah, so that was 2020. That was over 5 years ago. Now everything that they got, child, is in my house, and I love it, and I buy it. I don't say, hey, can you give me? I make a purchase. Now, I have gotten complimentary things, but I like to support the brand because the brand has to produce products. You know what I'm saying? They have to pay manufacturers, all the packaging, all that, shipping, and all that. I believe in supporting. You know what I'm saying? So I like the pepper sauce. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna look, and I put it in here just to show you what the pork rinds look like. Now I'm gonna put this down for a moment. You're going to hear me make some noise. Crispy, crunchy. Now, typically, you could just eat them. If you eat pork rinds, you could eat it straight out the bag. You don't need no bowl. Okay, I'm going to just tell you like that. But because I like to get like a little shooter in here, had what is like the sauce in there. Because when I was trying to just eat it, renegade and just taking it out the bag, pouring it in, I was wasting more of my pepper sauce. And that's not a good place for me to be, because when I got an empty bottle, I'm just sad. I'm up in there just looking at nothing but this little garlic clove in there, nothing but that, and everything gone. Oh, baby, that's a sad experience for me. So I have to preserve my pepper sauce. That's the only reason. So I got the pepper sauce, and they are turned the perfect way, y'all. It's curved the right way for the pepper sauce to just get in there. Now, I don't know if anybody else was eating it like this when I started. People like to put hot sauce on his pork rinds. They were putting the hot sauce on there because he has a hot sauce. But I was like, wait a minute, let me put the pepper sauce in there because I'm not a hot sauce person. So here we go. I got a mic on, so if you hear me crispy crunching, and again, it's got a little heat to it. The pepper sauce got a little heat to it, little kick. So sometimes you get down in your throat because it's spices, and you might make sure you got something hydrating beside you. Now, I have something that's dangerous. You hear that? I got something dangerous over here. I'm drinking. I don't recommend. You need to be drinking water or some other hydration with it. No. But I'm going to have to go with this. Pork rinds and pop, baby. Yeah. Okay, so this can be my little late night snack. Because last night I was eating cinnamon rolls. We were baking cinnamon rolls at 2:30. Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah. That's why I'm gonna have to jumpstart January soon and get back on my supplements and exercise. I got that track pad, that walking pad. I'm going to bust that thing back out and get back on that. So I can just, make sure I stay moving. Because, when you done pass the double nickel, baby, you're going to have to keep it up, or you're going to have to, do something. What's up? Get your bite. Bite for you. All right, I share it. For me, it's just something about the pork rind flavor. I'm from the country. I grew up knowing how you make pork rinds. Okay, my grandparents did it, but I ain't got to do it. I can go to the store and buy them now. These are so light and airy, buttery. The flavor, the seasoning on them, because when I first started eating these, my mind was like, "Oh, this is good." The flavor, the seasoning on here, y'all, it is so good. So let me tell you something. I was trying not to. I couldn't tell y'all, but the people who were eating the pork rinds were like always going, "Wow!" Because man, the flavor of your pork rinds, well, it's the seasoning. Now he got the seasoning, so I've got to try to figure out how you gonna get it on TikTok, child. We got to see, because you need to taste it. If you're someone who doesn't even eat pork, but you want to try his seasoning, it's the same seasoning. There's no pork in the barbecue. What's it called? Barbecue rub, barbecue seasoning, something like that. And it's so good. And I put it on everything. When I tell you I put it on everything, because I love the flavor. But before he came out with it, y'all, let me tell you what I used to do. I used to take the pork rind, get what they call a mortar and pestle, and crack them up. Now, somebody might just put them in a bag, or even in this bag, and just beat them up with a rolling pin or something, crunch them up with their hands. But, bougie. Part-time bougie was gonna, have to get the mortar and pestle. And I would take that and use it on my croutons and my salad. On top of the salad, I would put it over. One day we had Chipotle, and I think they forgot to give me something. And I'm like, well, let me just see what this is going to be on top of here. I think they forgot to give me some chips or something like that. And I just put the pork rinds in there, and that was good. Other day, I tried it with a soup. I had some chili mac. I think it might be. You just go down my profile if you want to see how much I love these products. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. These are good. Mm, 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 mm. Baby, mm, I'm not gonna eat no more. Mm. But yeah, these J. Lee pork rinds, you get the spicy, and I don't like spicy food typically, but this is not too spicy. Now you do have a little kick to it, got a little kick, but it's good. Now if you don't like the kick, if you're not in the, I don't want spicy, the barbecue is gonna set you right. Yeah, finger licking good, y'all. I'm telling you now, this is good.